This is Sid Gaitonde. I'm the Senior Vice President of PDI and the General Manager of the Logistics business. I'm here today to talk about COVID-19 and the impact of fuel deliveries, right? Our fuel volume consumption globally. We have products that we provide for wholesalers and retailers in North America, as well as most part of the world. People have been asking me over the 4 weeks as to how COVID-19 has impacted fuel, our industry in general. And to be honest, our industry has been impacted like any other industry, right? When lockdowns were put in place, when everybody was at home, fuel took a dramatic hit. So if you look at you look at United States and when this decline started happening, as lockdown was put in place starting about March 23rd, we saw a dramatic week-over-week decline over the next 3 weeks. By April 11th, we were roughly sitting at about 43% below the volume that we saw in January and February. Since then, however, I've been encouraged that fuel volumes have come back nicely. So we've seen 8 consecutive weeks of week-over-week growth in fuel deliveries. Sometimes it's 5%, sometimes it's as low as 3%, and sometimes as big as 7%. But if I looked at last week, which was June 6th, we are roughly sitting at about 15 to 16% below what we saw in January. So I have been really encouraged by that fact. And I believe as lockdowns start to come off in more places and people hit the roads, of course, safely, as they go about their business or even go out on vacations in the middle of August, as they enjoy their outdoors, really, right? The fuel volume is going to increase even more. I hope by mid to late summer, we're back to normal. Again, unless there is a big second wave and more lockdowns come in place, I'm really optimistic for our fuel industry. Now, if you look at North America, we saw a 42% decline. Europe and Asia, there was a dramatic decline, but not as dramatic as North America. I looked at some of the data in Europe, and we had declined about 23, or the customer volumes had declined about 23% from the peaks in January. Since then, they have come back even more dramatically, and today they're sitting roughly at 3 to 4% below where they were in January, right? So I'm being encouraged by that. So now, if you look at Europe, they went into lockdown sooner than North America was, so I'm really hopeful over the next 3 to 4 weeks, we will be sitting at a similar number below where we saw in January, so 2 or 3%.